Hey there, Crystal Geyser Natural Alpine Spring Water by CG Rock Sands. I'm back. Originally, I was planning on ranking every single Weezer song in existence, but that is not happening, mostly because everyone has done it to death, and it just wasn't worth painting my brain blue, then green, then red, then white, then black, and also I ran out of paint. I also ran out of cerebral fluid by the time I got done painting my brain blue the first time. There's no secret that fandoms are a heaping pile of garbage, and there's one thing in particular that I want to discuss at the moment. Loud minorities. I'm not talking about me, a black dude with a love for metal music. No, I mean things that quickly ruin fandoms because the internet is inevitable. Now, there are a couple of fandoms that I'm going to talk about. Fortunately, I'm not going to get into it all today. There's just so much I want to talk about these three things in particular that I'm going to cover. I'm not saying anything new here. I'm just here to express my frustrations of fandoms and how I'm almost ashamed to like a show or be in a fandom because of other people. But enough of this yapapalooza, let's just jump into it. Wait, don't click off the video yet. I know. Everyone on the face of the planet hates fucking Gacha Life, I know that. But it still pisses me the fuck off, because it spreads to other fandoms all the goddamn time. Gacha Life is like a brain fungus that nests itself inside of a fandom's brain and takes control of an entire corner of its art community, slowly draining all of the fun and life out of it and replacing it with corn. So speaking of corn, look at this. Wait, no, not that. Look at this. Fuck, wait, not that either. Ah, there we go. See? It's weird. Gacha Life content spreads to other forms of media all the time, thanks to the character editor, and, like, for fuck's sake, I didn't need to see whatever this is. What is going on here? Who is this man in the middle? Why is Fredbear a gay twink from My Hero, and why does Nightmare look like he's naked? I mean, I know he's not, but some of them, none of them should look like this at all, okay? Especially with this level of blush. If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was a scene out of a Gacha Life mini movie. I can't think of any hyperbolic simile for this because Gacha Life mini movies are as bad as it gets. Anyways, my point with Gacha Knows is that it's hard for people to go on the internet and not have their days ruined by a preteen, or an adult for that matter, for some ungodly reason, horny posting and pro-shipping. Oh yeah, that's right, pro-shipping! The tangent time? I think it's tangent time. Pro-shippers are people who think that shipping any character is just A-okay. And I don't mean consensual, age-appropriate ships like Jotaro Kujo and Rohan Kishube or something. Rather, Jotaro Kujo and his uncle Josuke Higashita, which is both incest and pedophilic. And I feel like they're just fine with pedophiles and zoophiles and incest, because they are. They're just admitting to the public that they are. And I don't get openly accepting this stuff, because legality aside, you could just lie. You could just say, no, I don't think shipping characters that are non-con and pedophilic and other things are more fucked up than the neurons on my brain, and that's just like a fucking normal and good thing. Oh, and the bite on my arm definitely wasn't from a zombie. That's not. Yeah, that wasn't me, guys. No. You could just lie and not show us this shit for the better of everyone. But no, you had to go pull a fast one and put out a tweet like this. Yeah, I find committing crimes against humanity so hot. Bomb that underdeveloped civilization again and slap my ass while you do it. You can't make this shit up. Like, actually look at this image. Asked to take care of his younger brother, but he's this close to snapping and his patience is wearing thin because he wants to f his little brother so bad it makes him look stupid. This is a real sentence that a real human typed. I want to use rubbing alcohol on my brain and try to scrub that out of my fucking mind. Okay, tangent over.
Let me show you how to scratch it.
On January 2024, in the new year, I will spend $50,000 on a softcore porn animation of me and the character Charlie from the popular series Hazbin Hotel.
This isn't pulling a pin on a grenade. This is attaching a tank with pure oxygen directly to my nostrils and pumping it in. It wasn't obvious from my avatar. I do like these shows, and despite all of the debatable controversies and whatnot surrounding them,
what the fuck are you doing?
Gay sex!
I have a bigger issue, which is what made me want to make this episode. Grape enjoyers! There's a neat character on Instagram that made me want to make this video that goes by the name of Thrill04Angel. An account with an OC named Solna, who was shipped with Vox, and Valentino, you know, the grape juice maker.
Oh my god, corny, rainbow, tomato, corn, tomato.
Now obviously I don't have a following large enough to need to say this, but I'm gonna preface it anyway. Don't harass this person, or anyone in this video despite me making fun of them. These jokes are all me being rude, and the criticisms, however, are real. Don't go DMing them and flooding their comment section with hate, cause that'd just fuck up their day, fuck up mine, fuck up yours probably, and just make a whole fucking mess that I don't want to get into. Alright, disclaimer out of the way. This grown-ass woman is fucking wild, dude. Holy shit. Most of this page consists of art of their OC being romantically held and kissed by the Mothman we all know and fucking hate, due to him being a sexual deviant. Wow, Gacha Life posting. Who would have seen that one coming? Am I right, guys? Wow, oh man, didn't expect that shit. Oh yeah, bald men stripping. I can get it behind that. I like how you can see that they clearly edited out something at the bottom too, and at the top it looks like. Look at my man dancing. I love him so much. Yeah, man, I too love my significant other who happens to be a grape farmer and overall pimp because owning women and men as cash crops is so fucking hot. Also, I like how they didn't even credit who the artist is, even though the username is right there on the drawing. Granted, I tried to reverse image search it, and I tried to look up the tag that is barely fucking legible. But I'm sure it was legible when they posted it. This is a fucking repost, and the quality is going to decline and decline and decline every time it's reposted. So I assume they just grabbed this from somewhere and didn't even think about looking at where they grabbed it from. Fuck yeah, non-con. I'm not sure if this is just trace over from a frame of the show, but I also looked at the artist that quote-unquote drew this picture for this account, and their account is just a roleplay account with a million reposts of other art, sometimes uncredited, so who fucking knows? Oh shit, look at that, it was a frame from the show! I talk a lot, but he always listens. I don't know why him and Val always look at my body though. Maybe it's because you're built like a fucking minifigure that's been left in the sun and hit with a smear tool from Ibis paint. I think I'd be staring too. This post has got to be the worst one, not only because I'm witnessing two circles of triangle stapled at the bottom lock lips, but because Val's limbs make no fucking sense. Her waist is massive, one of her legs are skinnier than Moxie's entire body, Vox doesn't have a crotch, her tits and ass look like clocks, and the comment section is unholier than a portal to the underworld. I'm not even gonna fucking read this one. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I agree with Holly here. What the fuck is happening here? I'm not exactly sure what it is about so many people being so infatuated with Valentino. Like, is it because he's bad? Because he is. He's a sex offender.
Valentino.
I'm number one. Apologizing for what I've done. In case you were wondering what that was, I snuck into a bathroom and
There's plenty of instances of people simming for Valentino and Crimson and way more not great eat shit characters. And if you really want to get fucked over head over heels for a character, couldn't you have picked, like, I don't know, anyone else instead of fantasizing being turned into a grape victim by a grapist? Looking deeper into this whole kerfluffle, it turns out there's an entire array of role players just like her on this meta hellhole. Matter of fact, here's a Valentino roleplayer in her comment section of the art that was blatantly stolen from that Hazbin art. Meet the hottest moth 2500, a snapping young man whose content I cannot see at the time of writing this script and the time of recording, but if I can find something on them, I'll let you know. Anyways, you might notice the tagged Angel Dust account in their bio, which worries me greatly. Not only because of the cropped corn in the profile picture, but more importantly the fact that people are role-playing a rapist and a victim on IG without acknowledging the abusive relationship in the slightest, especially when they post things like this. There's no way in hell I could ever see an interaction between these two going on this fucking smoothly, especially for cuddles.
Brother,
There's much more believable roleplays going on in this comment section, like the one with Husk and Angel, which I find quite wholesome, but the aforementioned one, not so much. I don't really have a problem with role-playing things like this if, you know, you're not getting off and you're treating it with the seriousness it deserves, and I don't think you're doing this at all. Of course you could be reasonable and not roleplay sexual assault at all and leave that shit up to the imagination if it ever comes up, but whatever, who fucking cares? If you haven't noticed, in this Angel Dust roleplayer's bio, there's an account named Anthony Jr. Angel's Baby, who, ignoring the loves mommy milk at the bottom, the fact that this is a ship child between a rapist and a victim, making this a little baby, and the fact that this implies that impreg happened, and the thought of Angel Dust lactating, which I think is the worst out of those things, has tagged another account called Angel Dust Overlord, which, stick with me here, has tagged another account labeled My Fizzy Baby called XX.AlistairXX, who, despite the name, roleplays Fizz, obviously, and Alistair, I guess that's irrelevant now. I don't know how you can have two characters on the same account. You gotta have to just stick with one, you know, whatever. But in this account is a lot of suspicious ass shit. I mean, crazy fucking shit. I mean shit like this. Which confuses me for several reasons, like why the fuck are these two locking lips? Why is there multiple Alistair pictures on this page when we're supposed to be talking about Fizzaroli? I think that's less serious than the latter. The former, I don't fucking know. I'm stupid, okay? Oh no. Those are children. You know, it's really weird to post this when a little bit prior you posted torture corn of the exact same character not that long ago. Then there's people roleplaying this series of a singular unfortunate event in the comments. Walks in and breaks chain out. You in car, take you to hospital. Is on the verge of dying. Looks at him and starts to cry. Fizzy doesn't answer and breath is weak. Runs at him. No, 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 no. Fizz, stay with me, please. Cries a lot. This baffles me. I was writing the script and I didn't know what else to write. What else do you say about this? I don't want to use the word cringe, but that's exactly what this is. At the end of the day, I think that this entire thing is just a huge mess, just like a massive shit pile, probably worse than what Nickelodeon's turning into right now. And although no one has ever stated that they're a pro shipper, this is still pro shitter behavior. Oh, this is a admission of guilt that came out while I was asleep in between writing the script. Oh dear, that's not a good look. This doesn't look good. Also, Remain is horrid too, so who fucking gives a shit anymore?